Wait, I gotta send you the picture of him crawling under the.
This was where?
This was at like a shopping mall in Poland.
In Poland?
Here you go.
What in
That's
the
him
world?
shimmying under the shutters.
That's not a flattering angle. That's not Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode, what is this, 22?
22.
Yeah, because last time it was 21. So guys, we are filming this one in the precursor, if you will, of Hurricane Milton. That is about to send its eye straight over our house.
Shout out to Florida. Hope y'all are okay.
Gang, gang.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is why this is a no makeup look today. This is called moisturizer and eye cream. Get into it. Because we're stressed. I'm just kidding. We're just in the middle of prep mode, so that's what's happening right now. So,
absolutely. Safety over makeup for sure. I don't know what my excuse is, but I'll find one.
I can't.
But
gives you even more reason to reach out to me about my skincare routine because it is popping.
Right. Period. We have it together. So yeah, we are recording on a different day. I'm clearly recording on a different room. I got a new setup that is being developed at the time. Welcome to my guest room where the rest of the guitars are. So I'll give updates on that room switch later. But Nicole, do you have a question of the day for us?
I do, but I want you to choose a number between 1 and 3. And it can't be 2 because but choose a number 1, 2, or 3. Let's go with that.
So wait, no. You can't say choose a number 1, 2, or 3, but not 2. As I say, okay, what type of ice cream you want? You want chocolate, vanilla, or strawberry? But we ain't got no vanilla.
Well, because the way I phrased it was like choose a number between 1 and 3. It's like
between. Okay, choose. I see what you mean. Okay, I was like, what do you mean? 2 is not an option.
Sorry,
I'm gonna go with 1.
Okay, here's your question.
Okay.
What year of your life has been your favorite so far?
There's been 27 of them. 2018 was kind of a banger. That was a year where it was like leaving college, house, wedding, car. It was like blah, blah, blah. Like a lot of things were happening. A lot of adulting things were happening at the same time.
Yeah. Wow.
But I think my favorite year was actually last year. Not You in the Dark.
I was trying to turn her down and she said, I'm leaving.
You don't want it to be too hot on your face. So yeah, I think my favorite year was last year, 2023.
Really?
I was able to do a lot more traveling than I anticipated that year.
That's right.
A lot. I was able to do Pacific Northwest and Nashville, and I was able to see you, and it was a lot of traveling that was unexpected. Hold on.
Bless you.
I felt it rising up, and I tried to like talk through it, and that just made it worse.
See, I feel like it's contagious. Now I felt a little tickle in my nostril. Okay.
Oh my God. Have you seen the video of that football player who's like on an interview and he sneezes and he goes, "Bless you, thank you," and then he continues with this interview?
The dedication and different character things. Bless you. Thank you that I got here. So.
No, I have not.
He blesses himself, says thank you, and he keeps. It's the most like Southern black thing I've ever seen. Bless you, thank you. And the interviewers are like, "What just happened?" But yeah, I think that was my favorite year. It was a lot of boxes checked that I didn't expect to get checked. I am a fearful flyer, so it was also a big year for me, just like getting able to tackle that fear.
Yeah.
And I think the last trip I was able to take that year was California, so it was kind of like working my way up to that longer flight, and so that had to be my favorite because I didn't know how much I needed that. But it wasn't
that this year?
What, California?
Everything that you said. Was that not this year?
No, That was all 2023. This year I saw you.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
It was because
Yeah.
Oregon is. Y'all went to Oregon like soon after baby boy was born.
Washington,
Yeah.
California,
I
Nashville,
was so proud.
Maryland.
I was like, you better.
Yeah, it was a lot. And I was like, I'm proud of myself. I'm really proud of, like,
Yeah.
it can get done. So shout
I
out to
was too.
friends who host me, you know, that helps save on cost because I'm quick to be like, can't afford it, not gonna be there. So it was,
Right.
it was like a huge blessing to be able to do all that traveling. And so sitting down for a little while afterwards is definitely like, okay, it's time for me to sit down for a little bit before going back to the streets. What about you? Do you have a favorite year? That's so hard to like encapsulate.
I know.
You've had good things like speckled throughout your years as opposed to like that was my favorite year.
Right.
Mm.
Right. Honestly, I feel like my favorite year is like upcoming.
Yeah. Yeah. You're planting a lot
Like
of seeds.
I really feel like 2025 is about to pop off
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
in the best way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yay. That's good. It's always good to have like the answer should be this, but also looking towards the future. Like I always used to tell my students, college is not the best time of your life. You'll be so miserable for the rest of your life if you believe that. Please, like it gets better afterwards. It's all up to you. But yeah, no, stay optimistic, friends. Stay optimistic. We got to try.
Because I'm also thinking, like, I feel like people, we never listen, but I feel like people who are a little bit older, they're like, your 40s will be your best years.
Oh, yeah.
And I like, now that I'm like getting closer, you know, my birthday's coming up. I'm not going to be 40 though. Hold on. My skin's not that good.
I'm dead.
Yeah, but I can see it. Like, I can see it. There's just like, you have your life together. You know who you are. You're not having to, you know how to field the right people to enter your circle.
Exactly.
You have to go through a lot of that crap. I feel like in your 20s.
The 20s is the ghetto, y'all. The 20s is the most stressful time, I feel like, of anybody's life. It's not, she's not cute. She's not cute.
All this pressure to like, be married and have kids in your 20s. Like, that's wild.
Too much. Enough. Free us. It's too much.
Free us from the shackles.
Yeah, no, the 40s is about to be very excited. Very, very exciting.
So I'm looking forward to this.
We like it. Okay. Thank you for that question of the day. Answer below if you have a favorite time of your life and like why, or if you feel like yours is to come. Hopefully everyone's is to come.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so excited for this Put You On. Are you ready?
I am, because I remember you said you was excited last time that you were ready.
Every single Put You On, and it's usually stuff that pops out throughout my week. And so I was clearing out phone contacts because I got numbers in there from middle school, y'all. From like group project. I have because my phone number has not changed and my carrier has not changed. We used to it was like Singular, then it was like Suncom, then it was like T-Mobile, but it's the same carrier. It's the same carrier. So I was clearing out my contacts on my phone and I found one. I was like, what the heck is this? I was in the K's too. So like there's not a lot of K's in there. And then I saw something that I was like, oh, I totally remember what this is. So I'm going to need you to take out your phone.
Okay.
And you're going to open up the keypad and you're going to dial the number that I give you and put it on speaker so that we can hear what's on the other side of the line. Okay. And then from then on, it'll be pretty cut and dry to like follow the instructions on the call. All right. So dial 707 873 7862. Put it on speaker.
All right.
You're going to love it.
Hi, welcome to Pep Talk, a public art project by Westside School. Bienvenidos a Pep Talk, un proyecto creado por los estudiantes de Westside School.
Para un mensaje feliz, presiona 5.
Please listen to the following options for encouraging messages. If you're feeling mad, frustrated, or nervous, press 1. If you need words of encouragement and life advice, press 2.
Okay.
If you need a pep talk from kindergartners, press 3. If you need to hear kids laughing with delight, press 4.
Yeah.
To hear how awesome you look, press 6.
I already know that.
For bonus pep talks, press 7. To donate,
1.
When you're feeling mad, you should take 3 deep breaths and think of things that make you happy. The thing that makes me happy is when I think of happy things will happen in the future, like going to a friend's house or a cousin's house. Bye. If you're frustrated, just take 5 minutes off. If you're frustrated, you can always go to your bedroom punch a pillow, or cry on it, and just go scream outside. If you're nervous, go get your wallet and spend it on ice cream and shoes.
Don't tell me that.
If you feel mad or frustrated, you can do what you want to do best, or you can do flips on the trampoline. If you feel mad, please do something that you like. Do something that inspires you. Do something to make you feel better. If you're sad or angry, go get a cookie, a smoothie, or an ice cream.
To donate to keep the hotline going, press 0 to receive a text with a link, or go to peptalk.com.
That, wow.
Right? I've had that number on my phone for years and forgot that I saved it in there.
Oh, man.
Isn't that so? And if it hits you at the wrong time, you'll start crying.
I know that's right.
Because their little voices are so sweet. They have them in English and in Spanish. And it's like a continuous project that they're fundraising. So I'll put the information down below.
That is so cute.
Isn't that sweet?
Aww. She said, get your wallet. I said, oh, Lord.
My favorite is just go outside and scream.
Scream. I was like, somebody will think that someone's going to kill. Call the popo. So I won't do that. But I appreciate the thought. Yeah.
So
How
cute.
cute.
So yeah, Kitty Pep Talk
gosh.
is the name of that project. And I'm pretty sure it's a school out in California, if I'm not mistaken. Either California or Texas. But very cute. Very, very cute. I was like, she's going to be like, who is she having me call?
That's so cute.
I'm glad you liked it. I was like, well, I feel like I should also next time, when it's far enough in the future, make you dial a number and it's just making you order me a pizza to my address. So dial this number. Ask for this thing. Send it to this address.
Child. I'd be like, wow, she really paid me.
See how far I can get for you to deliver food to my
really
house.
paid me. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed that put you on. You have to bring the other one. I know you had 3, right?
I know. This was the one that was out of the package at the moment.
Oh my gosh, so cute. Hurricane stress.
Hurricane squeeze. Okay. Ooh, I'm going blur, blur,
Oh.
blur.
There you are.
Okay, there we go. Okay. All right, so it's time for Jessie J. GeoNews.
Break it down.
Break it down.
I love Jessie J. I love it. And I love that she can now laugh how crazy that is. She's one of the greatest vocalists of all time. So like, do what you want. I'm like, do what you want.
Oh God, sorry. Anyway, back to GeoNews. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, what city did you have?
I had a city called Cork, and it is in Ireland. Why you keep giving me ones that I need to do an accent? And
I'm not asking you to do the accent. I'm gonna make that very clear. You choosing to do so when you realize you can.
Don't be yelling at me like that. I will.
You said, why you make me do these accents? I'm like, who's making you do this?
Anyway, meat. This is okay. So the what's it called? Title says Cork weather. Meet Aaron. Has to be Aaron.
Has to be Aaron. Yeah,
good. Very pretty. Aaron. Well, EIREANN.
Maybe. Oh, it's so pretty. Whatever it is.
It's gorgeous. Literally, I was like, forecast a big change as Hurricane Kirk swerves south. Okay, so, oh God. First, the good news. Oh, that's nice. Hurricane Kirk is moving on a track well to the south of our coast, meaning very rough weather ahead for northern France, Holland, even Germany, but not for us. However, However, that's not to say Kirk won't have an effect on our conditions here in Munster. As such a big weather event moving to the south of us will drag in very cold air from further north, meaning temperatures about to plunge here for us. We can see a drop as much as 9 Celsius, I don't know what that is, between the forecast high of 17 Celsius today for Cork City and a daytime high of 8 Celsius in parts of Munster. That means the weather's going to get colder, dropping as low as 1 Celsius overnight in some parts. Anyway, yeah, it's just like a nice little weather forecast. I think maybe because I'm stressed about the hurricane, that
Very triggering news. It's also like when I
Yeah,
think
totally is.
hurricanes, I think of the Caribbean. I don't necessarily think of
Yeah,
like
not
Ireland, but that's
Europe.
also the Atlantic Ocean. So they're there too. I love the shade to like.
I
Sorry
guess
for
that
everybody
makes
else.
sense.
Hate that for you, big dog. But
Yeah, like why'd they have to say that?
also, do you want to guess in Fahrenheit how much 8 Celsius is? I don't know the answer.
Oh yeah, here we go.
I feel like anything single
8
digits super
Celsius.
cold.
Oh wait, so cold. Okay, right. That's probably like 29 Fahrenheit or something like that.
I'm gonna say.
Are you searching it?
11. Yeah, I'm about to search it. So you said
11
29. I
degrees
said 11.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah, I think I don't know
I
the
didn't
formula.
know
I
it.
know it's like a 32 parenthesis. Okay, here we go.
11.
Not my phone picking up what you said. I was about to ask it a
Oh,
question. It said 11.
I'm sorry.
How many degrees Fahrenheit is 8 degrees Celsius?
8 degrees Celsius is 46.4 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
That ain't cold.
Yeah, right. For us, that's like, oh, that's delightful. You were closer, so congratulations on your win. I said 11. But I hope everyone is going to be able to recover and get access to what they need to prepare for the storms ahead.
Oh my gosh.
It's global warming. We've
Stressed.
talked about this. Okay,
Stressed.
I have a little bit more lighthearted news coming from Warsaw,
Yay.
Poland, which I never thought that I would
Okay,
say in a
Popo.
sentence. Here we go. And there are pictures, bro. Mannequin, in quotes, arrested after Warsaw shop burglary. This news is a year old, and I don't care because you have to know about this. Here it
Okay.
goes.
Please.
A man has been accused. A man has been accused of posing as a mannequin in a Warsaw shop window to steal jewelry after closing time.
Brilliant. I've always wanted to do that.
The 22-year-old.
Strike that from the record.
Strike that from the record. The 22-year-old was pictured standing still, holding a bag in a window of the store, which police have not named. Police said the accused went hunting in various departments after closing, before settling on a jewelry stand. The man is also accused of stealing items from a second mall. He has been charged with burglary and theft and faces up to 10 years in prison. Warsaw police said that staff and shoppers failed to notice anything unusual as the man stood in the window and blended in with several mannequins. Police said that he stood still until he felt it was safe, then walked through various departments after closing time before taking jewelry. He eventually was spotted by security staff. The man is accused of 2 other incidents. The first, police say, he dined late at a restaurant in a second shopping center and waited for it to close. Police said he then entered a clothing store and exchanged his clothes for new ones before returning to the restaurant for another meal. He was caught on CCTV slipping under the clothing store's partially open shutters. There's also a picture of that. A police spokesman said in the third incident at another location, the man waited until closing and took money from several cash registers and tried to steal other items. Police have released pictures of the suspect's eventual arrest. The man has been remanded in custody for 3 months, prosecutors in Warsaw said. Is that not so whimsical and so hilarious? That is so funny to me.
It's giving night in the museum.
Yeah.
I've
always wanted to do that as a kid. I feel like that's a dream of mine.
Me too. Oh my gosh. Okay. So where did he decide to? He said since when are there mannequins in a jewelry store?
Wait, I think it was like a mall, like a department store. So there's like clothes in the front, and then yeah,
like a Belk.
yeah. So I'm gonna send you the
Okay.
picture to your WhatsApp right now.
Oh no.
And viewers, of course,
22.
I'm
What
gonna throw
a-
it in here. That's such a 22-year-old thing. This
It
guy knows how to
absolutely
live in
is.
his 20s. Okay.
This guy knows.
All right.
Yeah.
The picture is in your inbox now.
Ay.
He doesn't even look like a mannequin. He doesn't even look like a mannequin. Also, if you're gonna pose for a long period of time, you got to do an arms down pose. You're gonna get tired too soon. You got to like keep your stamina up. You know what I'm saying?
This is the worst mannequin I've ever seen in my life. That is.
Wait, I gotta send you the picture of him crawling under the.
This was where?
This was at like a shopping mall in Poland.
In Poland.
Here you go.
What in
That's
the
him
world?
shimmying under the shutters.
That's not a flattering angle. That's not.
Oh, it's just I didn't even fully read the article. I read the title. I saw those 2 pictures. I said, "Run it." I have to read through. So the details are also new to me, but oh my god. Oh,
That is the worst mannequin pose I've ever seen. Why is he? That doesn't.
so many.
He couldn't have worn a hat
Right.
to
A
like help
hat,
disguise it a
or
little
like
bit.
a
Something.
coat, or like I said, keep your arms down so you can hold that
This
pose for a
man.
long time. There are seated mannequins. Like, also, nobody see him climb in the window? He had to get there and then freeze. Like, so okay, we don't have to stay. I'm gonna like scoot back a little bit. That's all, because I have on
Okay.
like gym shorts. Give me
Yes.
the mannequin pose that you would do. Like, if
Ooh.
you're doing this heist and you have to choose a pose, what pose are you doing? Okay, ready?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put my mic down. All right, give me your mannequin pose in 1, 2, 3. Yeah, right? You're seated, you're comfortable. I leaned back so I didn't have to like.
Me too. I rest my arm. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, that would hold my shoulder after a while, though.
Oh, when your fingers start tingling because your hand
Yeah,
falling asleep, I'd fold.
At least the blood will be running to my hair.
Yeah.
Just more so that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd have to fold 20 minutes in, but yeah.
I need to. Yeah. I need to do a nice fit.
Send in your mannequin
Just like
poses,
cross
everyone.
my hands.
Yeah, it would have to be something like that I could possibly sleep in. I'd have to be seated, and I wouldn't hold a bag out at a 90-degree angle. Like, you know what? Somebody probably saw him as he was trying to figure it out, and he had to freeze, and he was like, I guess this is it. I guess this is it.
I don't know, bro. That is so funny.
Whimsical news. I told you, I was like, this came out in October of 2023, and I need to know about this today. So congratulations to this person for almost getting away with it, getting the worst shots ever on CCTV cam. That's hilarious.
That one shot him from behind.
10 years in the clink
Savage.
for that. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
that was a good one, fam.
I'm glad you enjoyed that GeoNews. One of my lights went out, but it's giving drama. I'm not going to turn it back on.
Drama.
Okay, so for our final segment today, we're bringing back the ConvoCards, guys. We're bringing back the ConvoCards. So we have multiple categories / layers of questions. All right.
Okay.
Yellow questions, light, calm, laid back questions. Green are like medium. Red are like pretty like intense like ish questions, and then the black questions are the deeper questions. Okay. I'm pretty sure the green category is like work questions. We have jobs. So it'll be relevant in that degree. So I'm gonna pull out one for me, one for you, and then we'll move through those categories. Okay.
Love that.
So let's start with yellow.
Okay.
Tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop.
Tell me when to stop.
Tell me when to stop.
Oh.
Tell me when to stop. Okay.
I had to reset.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
Would you rather be able to communicate with animals or have a photographic memory?
Photographic memory.
Same. Why?
Because I don't care about them animals. That's a lie. I do. I love all the animals. Except for the ones that'll hurt me. I think the animals are great. I just feel like photographic memory would be a lot more helpful for me.
Yeah.
To me.
Handy dandy. For sure.
Yeah.
It's a good
I
bar
feel like
trick
that would
too.
be utilized more.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. That would be a good bar trick.
Hmm.
I'd be like, hey, bartender.
Like,
Hey,
Right, like read me them credit card numbers real quick. And the back too.
Child.
And the security code on the back.
And I'd be like, hey, because you know me, I would just be cheating people out of their money.
You want
and
role play?
goods.
Okay, I'm a person. I'm an innocent bystander. You're sitting at the bar
Okay.
already. I'm approaching the bar. All right.
Okay.
We get the character.
Yeah,
Equity
yes,
card.
okay.
How to rub that work? Let me get him in character.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yes. Oh man, that was a deep sigh. Are you okay?
Yeah, just I work in environmental law and we're getting cooked. So it's been a pretty rough day. But what about you? How you doing?
I'm so sorry. Yeah. Oh, I'm good. You know, I'm just kind of here chilling right now. I'm trying to see if I can get somebody to give me a drink. You know what I mean?
I mean, I kind of fell into that one. I gotta give it to you. What can I get you? What can I get you?
Well, no. How about this? Let me see. Your maybe not license. Let me see. Pull out a piece of paper. Pull a receipt in your pocket. Let me see that receipt. You got a receipt in your pocket or something?
This is a new desk. I have no papers.
It's fine. Just pretend. Acting. Equity.
Equity.
Okay, thanks. Ooh, okay. So you went grocery shopping, come through Walmart, always comes through.
Always.
All right.
Save money, the better.
Okay. Now I'm gonna give this back to you.
Thank you.
If I can tell you every item that's on that receipt and the cost, you have to buy me a lemon drop or two.
Okay. Okay, so we fast forward. You get the drink. So you haven't scammed him out of his money. You just got a drink, made a possible friend. And I'm like, how did you do that? You got to say something quippy before you put on your raincoat and leave the bar. How did you do that? Random beautiful stranger?
I can't. I can't do this. How did you do that? You're like, I don't know. I'm not good. And sing.
That's what you say. I don't know. You put on your jacket and leave.
So that's why I want a photographic memory, because I want to be able to get things for people and make it seem like,
and then be
but
like,
really it's just like,
I don't know. It's a miracle both of us got married. We have no game, no Riz, as the kids call it. I
don't know. Whoa, my coat. All of a sudden I'm gone.
the coat snags on the bar stool, so you make a scene.
Yikes. Stool falls over. Knock somebody's drink off. I'm so sorry.
Oh God. Okay, thank you for indulging me in that role play.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna see if the flip side of this card has another question.
Okay.
That's dumb. What was your least favorite day of the week? That's dumb.
Next.
Okay. Would you rather be sung to sleep nightly by a tone-deaf choir or use mustard for toothpaste when you brush your teeth?
Mustard.
This is my question, first of all.
Oh.
Second of all, it was very deceiving with my delivery because I paused. It would have to be tone deaf. Eventually the song's gonna end and then I could lock in for the rest of my evening.
I can't sung to sleep.
Maybe I'd get
you
used to it.
falling asleep. You falling asleep with it?
I'm sensitive to tastes. I can't have stinky breath because mustard also means I'm not brushing my teeth. And I can't not brush my teeth. I can't. So I would just have to deal with it. There's a video I'm going to put in this, and I'm going to send you of a very tone deaf company of some type of baseball musical. That's what I pictured in my head. But that would be, I would just have to charge it. I can't have stinky breath. I can't. Okay. Moving on to our green questions. Tell me when to stop.
Tell me when to stop. And stop.
Okay.
Isn't it tell me when to go?
It is.
Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go. Tell me when to go.
It's close enough.
It is.
Ooh. Yeah, this one's a good one. Okay. What movie effect would make your workday more exciting? Por ejemplo, slow-mo, narration, flashbacks, cool explosions. What movie effect would make your workday more interesting? You already have a very interesting line of work, so what would make that more?
Get that right. Movie effect. Drone footage would be sick. some type of
Oh.
cinematic like drone like 360 shot.
Like
Yeah.
was it not the Snyder cut? I think the Marvel movies are more so known for that. The 360, like the Avengers, like would it be of people you work with or like of you doing your job?
Me doing my job, probably.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Because then I could use that
Okay.
footage to my advantage.
Right. For like, don't you want this?
A theme here.
360 media or something like that.
Right. 360.
Okay.
Okay.
For me, how does your work compare to what, quote, high school you imagine you'd be doing right now?
Ooh.
Oh, man. High school me, I still thought I would be a professor. I thought I would be working with college students. I'd probably still actively be trying to get my PhD right now or finishing a dissertation. I'm so glad I'm not because I love myself. I think that my work now compared to the high school me might be boring because I work on a small team, not with hundreds of students. A lot of my work is independent and is very at home. But as my life has evolved, I've been able to, and I think I was probably the second to last graduating class to be in the workforce before COVID changed everything. So I was doing 5 days a week, 9 to 5. Like there was no remote option unless that was just like a lucky part of your job already.
Yeah.
So I think that I would be like, Faith, what happened? Like you're boring. Like you're not working with students. You're not talking to the youths. You're so separated from what you thought that you would be doing. But the person that I am now is very compatible with the work that I do. So it's a dub. It's a dub. But
Love that.
definitely took a left turn. Ooh, child.
Yeah. I like to have us in the majority of us, though.
Yeah. Except for those lucky few. There are people who were like, I'm going to be an astronaut. And then they do it. And
right.
I love that for them. That's great. You need like 30 degrees to.
I know that's right.
It was Mae Jemison. She was like an astronaut and a physicist, but like also a professional ballerina. But like she did like 30 things. She did all the things. She was insane. Insane. Wow. I have to look it up, but I always think of her when I think of astronauts. Gifting. Insane. Okay, we are in the red questions. A little bit harder. Tell me when to stop. Tell me when to stop. Okay. Whew, okay. I love this.
Barbecue sauce. Go ahead.
Fo barbecue sauce. Wait, what is it? When black people go to Wendy's,
you talked about this before, but I don't remember what it was.
Strawberry lemonade barbecue sauce, and then they drive off.
Fo strawberry lemonade barbecue sauce.
I told that to my mom, and she laughed for an hour. She thought she didn't even go to Wendy's, and she thought it was hilarious. That's good comedy.
She does it.
Okay. What were you like when you were 10 years old? What fascinated you?
Well, since we learned last week that I was on Broadway by the age of 11.
Yep.
At age 10, I was hyper. I was honestly haven't changed that much. I don't think I've changed that much. Just very talkative, very moving around all the time, wanting to be singing and dancing. I honestly, 10-year-old me is in personality is pretty similar.
Yeah.
In interests, different.
Yeah. Values have matured, interests have evolved, but personality very much so the same. Yeah.
Yikes.
Not yikes. Well, when you start as a good person, that's a good thing. Some people are like, oh God, I was starting fires when I was 10. Some people need to evolve. So,
speaking of that, I saw an article yesterday that said there is a 10-year-old. Oh yeah. Did you hear about that 10-year-old who somehow stole a car and was like driving around a playground with kids all over it? Yeah, it was this. I saw the video footage. It was scary. And so he's driving, like near, like very close to the playground, and the kids are just kind of like, because it's a moment where it's like, is this real? Like you don't think, and you're like, wait, no.
Because the things that I'm seeing is not very wrong. Yeah.
And then in the article, it said 10 years old, mind you. In the article, it said this person has 30 priors with the police.
The 10-year-old? Hey, 22-year-old from Warsaw, you gotta catch up. Get on your Zoom. 30 priors?
10?
Dre?
So yeah, when you Neo, so when you said starting fires at 10, I was like, that reminded me.
I'm
Yeah,
glad
I
no
read
one
that
was
yesterday.
hurt, but like also
Yo.
10 years old reaching the pedals of a vehicle is crazy.
Is crazy.
I wasn't there yet. I could barely reach the sink. 10? Actually,
Yo.
that's a lie. That's an exaggeration. I was like in middle school.
I could barely reach
I could reach the sink. I hadn't developed fingernails yet. Wow, that's crazy. Hold on. So like everyone was okay though, right?
Everyone was okay. I don't know. Let me see.
30
I'm gonna search it because I don't remember where it was. It had to be. I think it was the U.S. Had to be.
30 priors. 30.
Let me see.
30.
10-year-old driving car playground. 30 priors.
That has to pull up.
There it is. Okay.
Shout out to AI.
Oh God, please don't let this be Florida.
Oh no. It has to be. It has to be. It has to be Florida.
Oh, it wasn't. Praise.
Oh man.
It was Minneapolis.
Minnesota. Come on now. Not in the land of Prince. Come on now.
10-year-old boy was arrested for stealing a car and driving across a busy school playground in Minneapolis in September. This 10-year-old has more than 30 priors entries since May 2023. Including auto theft and assault, according to police. He faces second-degree assault charges. How you 10?
Wait, since May of 2023. When did that news come out? That's like a crime.
September.
That's a crime a week.
This happened September
of 2024. So that's like over a year. That's a year and a half. And like whatever, almost a year and a half. How many crimes per week? What is the kid
in?
Do we have pictures?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
I was theorizing about the ethnicity of this child, but they probably can't. He's a child.
Yeah, they probably can't. Yeah, because I don't even think there's not even a name.
Something needs to be done. Like something needs to be done. Because 30 priors at 10. Wow. This kid doesn't have a license yet. This kid can't vote yet. They might not be able to drive, but they can't drive. But like, hello, I take that in my own hands. I'm like Miles Morales. Nah, I'm gonna go my own way. I'm gonna do my own thing. That's insane.
I'm done.
Something, yeah, there needs to be actual serious intervention. But that's very scary. But like, 30 priors?
You 10?
At 10? Jeez. Okay.
Thanks for reminding me of that one.
So this is gonna be anticlimactic. Because the question, no, I need to pick a new one. Tell me when to stop.
Stop.
I'm not gonna stop. I'm sorry. Ooh. When were you right about something that everyone else was wrong about? I had a friend.
Whose question is that?
Mine.
Oh, good, because I can't think of. Okay, go ahead.
I had a friend, childhood friend, who is still my friend. We like ebbed and flowed through like speaking with one another, and so lucky to reconnect in college and really like kind of solidify our relationship. And so this friend, upon entering school, had an existing boyfriend, and everybody like they messed with this dude, like he was cool, and like something in my spirit was like, I don't like this guy. I don't know what it is. I even like chalked it up to my own biases, chalked it up to my own implicit stuff that might have been in my head. And I couldn't be like jealousy because we weren't tight like that during that time. Yeah. But I was just like, I don't like this guy. My friends were clowning me, bro. They were just like, nah, you just upset. Like, you mad. Like, you just making assumptions. Like, chill. He ended up actually being a terrible person. And in those moments, like, of course, you're not going to be like, I told you. Like, absolutely not. You show up for your friend. You do what you need to do. You take the steps with them to transition out of that. And now, like, she's in such a happy, loving relationship that she deserves. And I love it so much. But I will never let it go with my friends who were clowning me. That, like, it wasn't out of nowhere. It wasn't out of nowhere.
Yep.
Like, I hate that I was right. I wish I was wrong. I wish I was dead wrong. But like I wasn't, and I hate that. But like it's just that back and forth between like, is this implicit bias or is this my gut telling me something? and having to deal with that balance with also maintaining a friendship and maintaining respect and boundaries. But I was right. I hate that I was right, but I was right. So may that person have a terrible rest of their days. May they never find the cool side of their pillow. And I'm so glad that my friend is in a space where she is just so loved and supported. So it makes me happy. Yeah. Told y'all. All right. So now we are in the final level of questions. Okay. Black questions. So tell me when to stop. Stop.
I was waiting for it.
Oh, I love this.
Okay.
Yeah. Who in your family would you describe as a quote unquote character? I think we have the same person in mind, but we might not. I don't know.
We probably don't because there's so many. That's why I laughed.
No, both sides of our family are mad. There's so much personality in our family. Oh, there's Philly, there's North Carolina, there's Georgia, there's and I think when I think character, I think positive. Some people have absolutely. A negative, but that's what I think. I thought you would think that too.
I don't know why this person comes to mind first because I'm not that close to this person.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's one of our uncles.
Okay.
It's Uncle Felix. I don't know why. That was the first person.
That was not who I was expecting.
Really?
I love him. Okay, why did you choose this uncle of ours?
He's so funny. He's so funny, but in like a cool, like it's like he never came out of the 70s. Like his vibe is so just like kind of swaggy and cool, and but he also talks kind of like mumbly like our dad does.
Yeah, I can't hear. You have to really lock in when he's talking to you, like really lock in.
But he just says things so funny, and you had a very funny experience with him in a not so funny situation.
Oh. Wait, can you paint a picture visually of Uncle Felix and why you say he hasn't left the 70s? Like, what's the vibe before I tell?
Because every time I see him, he's wearing a hat.
Yeah. What else?
There's like a feather in it, right?
Yes. Yeah. There's a medallion. There's a gold medallion.
There's a medallion.
There's a medallion. The shirt has a collar that is like collaring.
Okay.
An incredibly talented musician.
Yeah.
Like the guitars match the outfits at every gig. Yeah. And there's like
I love it.
It's not a game.
I love it.
He was always like, we both have this really fortunate experience where there is no creepy uncle. Like I would feel very safe with him if it was just me and him, which was never a thing because in general, like our mom just didn't play in general. Like the only uncles we were alone with, I feel like were her brothers.
Yeah.
But I always felt very safe and comfortable. He was not loquacious. He doesn't talk much. Right. He remembers everything. I think I got his memory. He remembers childhood stories, what flavor ice cream he was eating when he was doing this thing. Like he remembers everything. And the story is from a family member had passed away, unfortunately. And I made the mistake of sitting next to him. And everybody processes grief differently. And for him, I think it was comedy or just trying to keep the norm because he's always cracking jokes. Like it wasn't an increased amount of joking. It was just like the standard, but there was no like, we're at a service, you got to like tone it down. Like that wasn't what was happening. So like the stories that were being told were like, there were little tough stories about this person's life and experiences and certain like legit crimes that were being committed. And so after one of the people kind of ended their tribute to this family member and stepped off the stage, he very audibly was like, so we just gonna talk about crimes all day? And at that time, my mom and dad are at the front. I'm in the row behind them. Uncle's next to me. Uncle's wife is on the other side of me. I'm somehow between them. Don't know how I got there. And I was just like, I had like nail marks in my thigh. Cause like, I was like, I can't. I'm in the second row. My parents are in front of me. Like, I can't do this. I can't laugh. And the whole time, every time somebody would try to sing, because everybody tries to sing at a Black funeral. Everybody has their moment. It's like a deep sigh from his side of the room. And he keeps like looking at me to see if I'm laughing. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this.
Like, who are we trying to impress singing at a funeral?
The person who worked for the service had his moment. He tried to sing as they were carrying out the casket. Like, it was just so much. Like, everybody wanted to have the last song of the day.
That's so annoying.
And I wish you were in the room. They streamed it, so you were watching it, but like
Yes,
the energy in the room was I'm sure you see my shoulders bouncing on the live stream because I'm trying to keep it together.
It was a time.
It was a time. But yeah, that's actually a really, really good one. He's definitely like Uncle Bobby from the Brow family, but much less extroverted.
Yes.
But very similar energy.
Yes. Yes. Oh, God.
Okay. Final
yours.
black question. Oh, great. It's not a card.
Okay. And stop.
Oh, wow. What person or group are you a fan of that would be a surprise to people? Oh, man. Person or group? I'll go with group. So we've discussed being BTS fans. We need to dedicate a whole episode to BTS, so I'm going to leave that alone. Child. I think a person will be surprised that I'm a really big fan of the Punch Brothers. So I love bluegrass.
That's
country.
right. I knew the name sounded familiar. I was like, the Punch Brothers.
I absolutely love bluegrass in general, like the musicianship, the artistry. I'm a North Carolinian. We are North Carolinians, and so it's just like very much so. It's not an unfamiliar sound, and I can appreciate it much more than country music. And so, Punch Brothers is like my jam. I listen to them when I'm like cleaning or I need to do something that requires intense focus. Like the storytelling is just, it's so good, y'all. Get into it.
Are they the ones who sing "Rye Whiskey Makes You
Tearing it up. I love bluegrass. I
busted to that song out of nowhere quite often.
You have to start on 10. You have to start on 10, man. It's just so good.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, there's no such thing as, well, there is such thing as black music. It's everything we listen to. But I mean, in the sense that like, oh, black people listen to this and this and this and nothing else.
Yeah.
There's so much good music out there. So I think that would surprise people who kind of know me, but people who know me personally, I don't think it would surprise them at all. I don't think it would.
I mean, the banjo was an African instrument.
Hello.
So
hello. Anyway. So, do you have one? Before I close this out, do you have one that you think would be surprised? No theater people, because we know this.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like everybody knows I listen to a lot of different
You do
stuff.
listen to a lot of stuff. Yeah, like nothing will be a surprise.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anything that's like surprising.
I think for you it would probably be K-pop. I think that will be the surprise.
Yeah, probably.
But nah. You do a better job at like presenting your full self. I struggle with that. Listen. Wait. Okay, wait.
I'm gonna sing a bluegrass.
The other day, I just put my whole Spotify on shuffle, which is a dangerous game, bro.
Jeez, you can do
6
that.
a.m. I had to get to Uptown super early. I turn on my car, pull out as the garage door opens and the light pours in. Gang, 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 Popsy! I was like, yo! Totally forgot about that song. I flew to work.
Wow.
I'm gonna go watch a concert tonight. Please don't play with me.
No.
Please do not play with me. Okay. I'm gonna close this out. The sun has set in my room.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us for this episode of Your Internet Sisters. Make sure you are liking and subscribing and all that stuff and sharing with folks if it is on your heart to do so. Be kind to one another. Be aware of your surroundings at all times because people are also really crazy. 10-year-olds behind the wheels of cars and fake mannequins and all kinds of crazy stuff. So please take care of yourselves. Thank you for joining us. We love you and we will see you next week. Bye.